New numbers show crime is trending down in Holyoke. The police department is reporting a 7.5% drop in overall crime in the first 6 months of this year compared to the same time in 2025. Violent crime fell even faster.
Western Mass News reporter Addie Patterson joins us now live outside the Holyoke Police Department with those details. Addie.
Chris and Amanda, the Holyoke Police Department says a new, more targeted community policing strategy is behind those drops in crime. Police say those efforts are paying off with double-digit drops in both violent and property crimes. Aggravated assaults are down nearly 40% in the city compared to the same period last year. Property crime is also falling sharply. Larcenies and motor vehicle thefts dropped 36%.
A relentless focus on the small things that have turned into big things and driven down crime. We focused on quality of life issues. Our parks are much better than they were. We've suppressed a lot of the open-air drug dealing with the help of our friends and other partner agencies. And we focused on retail crime at the mall. We've helped our businesses.
Chief Keenan says Holyoke officers served over 50 outstanding warrants apprehending suspects wanted for serious offenses, including kidnapping and assault with a dangerous weapon. Coming up here later tonight on Western Mass News at 10 and 11, we'll have more on how local organizations right here in Holyoke are also helping combat that crime rate and lower it within the city. For now, reporting live in Holyoke, Addie Patterson, Western Mass.